Before starting this video, I just want to say I am not defending Parlo in this video. I am only here to explain some certain things that I think Guamgo and other people who have exposed Parlo have missed. Alright, hello everybody. This is different because as you can see, I have not posted a short in a while, and this has been my first long form video after 4 months. Gosh dang. But yeah, I haven't posted a short because I was working on this video, and today I am going to talk about some things I think people who have exposed Parlo missed. But before I say that, I am going to first explain the Parlo situation. Alright, I will not be saying everything here because, first of all, this channel is... I'd like to keep this channel at least PG 13. So I'm not gonna say the things that the disposers have said. It's also because I don't feel like talking about it on my channel. So yeah, basically Paulo made a GoFundMe, and with that GoFundMe money, used it to meet up with somebody, which was actually false. But still, either way, he used his own money to meet up with somebody in London to do stuff. And the reason why I bring up the GoFundMe is because Paulo made it because he said it would help pay for rent and money when he spent $500, no, £500, which is probably more in US money. I don't actually know how much it is. I'll put what it is once I figure it out in editing. But yeah, spent £500, over 500, to meet with somebody in London to do stuff. That does not sound like somebody who is struggling and needs a GoFundMe. And the money came in after, like, he did the flight. But still, either way, even if you didn't spend the money from the GoFundMe to take a flight to London to do stuff with somebody, still, like, people are giving you their money because they think you're struggling when you spent $500 on a flight to London. Yeah, that does not sound like somebody who's struggling to pay the bills and put food on the table. Alright, now I'm going to get to the thing that I've Guamgo and other exposes might have left out. So actually, after Paulo was falsely arrested, I'm pretty sure he went to the hospital for something. I don't know what the exact reason was, but like from past occasions, it's probably self-harm, maybe. I don't know, depression. But I don't know. So he was given these fluoxetine, fluoxetine, what? Fluoxetine?
Fluoxetine.
Fluoxetine. Yeah, these fluoxetine capsules, which is a drug. Fluoxetine capsules help with like mood disorders, various mental health, like anxiety and depression. But it's a drug, of course, so of course it has side effects. For example, fluoxetine capsules can cause anxiety and agitation. It's crazy that it can cause anxiety, something it's meant to fit. So yeah, it can cause anxiety and nervousness. It can also cause restlessness and agitation, and it can also cause poor decision slash impaired judgment. Fluoxetine has the potential to impair judgment, thinking, or motor skills. Patients are often advised to use caution when driving or operating machinery until they know how the drug affects them. And I don't think Parlo took that like very seriously. Like he wasn't operating any machinery or driving, but like he was in calls, and from Guamgo's video, he was like very agitated and like wasn't thinking straight, I'm pretty sure. And he was very much not making the best decisions, and it seems like he was more agitated than anxious. So I think that's something they missed, and like I think that's possibly the reason why Paulo is acting like this. Did not take any of this as fact. For all I could know, Paulo could have not been taking the drugs, and it could have been that's just how he is, or he could have been taking the drugs and these weren't the side effects, and he's just like that. So don't take any of this as fact. Alright, now I want to talk about the Mugen situation. In case you don't know who Mugen is, he's Paulo's manager, like of the channel. And if you look up Parlo, you'll see his channel doesn't come up anymore. Mugen got his channel terminated. Now, before you start hating on Mugen, let me first say I am defending Mugen, kinda. I'm both defending him and telling him and saying you shouldn't have you shouldn't have terminated this channel. There were other ways you could have approached the situation. First, let me say why I'm defending him. Mugen had good intentions at first, okay? Well, he did have good intentions. He got Paulo's channel terminated because he wanted Paulo to leave the internet. Now, Paulo said he was gonna leave for a while, for a bit or whatever, a while or a bit, I don't know. I think a good amount of time would be like 2 to 3 years for him to leave, just so he can get his crap together and things. But anyways, that's besides the point. After he made the apology, he said he was gonna leave. I don't think he left, and Mugen saw that as oh, wait, he's not leaving, and Paulo was spiraling also. He was spiraling like crazy. In a stream, you can tell he's he's still spiraling, especially after terminating the channel. He said some people are gonna have blood on their hands, which is crazy, especially to an audience that are children on a stream. But yeah, anyways, back to Mugen. Mugen was Paulo's manager, and he posted some not good videos. They were unlisted, so nobody called Mugen a groomer, pedophile, whatever. Cause they were unlisted. The videos were unlisted, and yeah, so he didn't let anybody see them, but it did get Paulo's channel terminated. Now, that's not. You shouldn't have done. I don't think Mugen should have done that. He shouldn't have gotten Paulo's channel terminated. He's a manager, and I don't have a manager on my channel. All of this is done by myself. I don't really look into it, but I think a manager can lock a channel or hide a channel. He could have hid the channel, and if Paulo tries to bring it up, he could lock it, and I think he could actually make it so that Paulo doesn't have access to the channel. But yeah, I think he could have been like, Paulo, I think you should leave or whatever, talk to him, or just lock the channel. And if he keeps on bringing it, and he's still manage it, then sure, I guess terminate his channel if nothing's going to work. But he just terminated it right on the spot. I'm not saying Mugen is anybody bad. He had good intentions, but there's just better ways you could have approached this situation. Alright, that's my take on the Paulo situation. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoy videos like this, consider subscribing and commenting that you want more videos like this. And also, go ahead and check out some of my shorts. And if you like edits on chess, Roblox, cars, and athletes, I think you should subscribe because I make a lot of those videos. Anyways, but yeah, please share this video if people want more insight on the Paulo situation and a different perspective from it. And if you want more about the Paulo situation, check out Romgo and some other people. And yeah, that's all I have to say, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!